joined now by someone who probably made a nice big impression for a guy like Milton and everyone else who was there, Alec James. Alec, thank you so much for coming on over. Today's a big day for you.
Yeah, no doubt.
How
It's
do
been
you
a
think
good
it
time.
went? It's finally here. You went through it. How'd it go for you?
It was good. The biggest thing for me was just seeing other guys who have been here for so long that I haven't seen since the season ended, and just having that energy around me and family out here to support me and things like that. It's been a good time.
What did you have an idea of how you wanted to perform, or did you know you talked to guys about what they expect, what the scouts want to see? You just want to do your best. Like I said, this is probably the first time a lot of guys are getting their eyes on you one-on-one, right?
Yeah, so for me, it was just throughout my training process with Brad Arnett out at Next Level in Waukesha, just trying to hit the numbers I was hitting out there, trying to get close to it, and taking advantage of this opportunity. I mean, not many people get to do this. You get to come out here and perform in front of NFL teams and things like that. So just doing as best I could and making sure I was exhausted by the end, so I left it all out there. So just taking advantage of everything and doing my thing.
I mean, how much of this whole process does that really boil down to, just taking advantage of the opportunity, whether that's in a game last year when you know scouts are watching, whether it's today, or whether it's in these meetings and these workouts you're going to have down the line leading into the draft? How much of it is just about capitalizing on the moment you've got?
That's the biggest thing, and that's kind of what you learn as you get older is that the opportunities become less and less, and you really have to focus on the important. I mean, they're all important, but some are a little different than others and things like that. So just taking advantage of every one and realizing that after this pro day, there's not really another shot to do things like this. So, and that's one of the things Dari told me and TJ and all them was this is the last time you're going to run a 40, so just make sure you do the best at it that you can.
How big is that you see all these guys that could be doing other things with their time and they come back on pro day and they want to be here for you guys and with you guys? What does that say about those guys themselves and then the culture of this place and what it means to people?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, even in the training process, TJ's been there, Dari's been there, Derek's been there, JJ's been there, and any questions I have, I can just ask them, especially Dari and TJ, because they've just went through the process, the same things that I'm going through. They went through it last year. So just having them as a resource, seeing Corey come back all the way from Philly, it just shows you how much of a special place this is and how much it means to people after they leave.
What kind of feedback you getting coming into today, and now what kind of feedback have you gotten so far off of what you were able to do today? What are people saying about you?
People saying I'm doing well. So that's kind of I'm the type of person I don't really try to listen to too much, but people said I did well, and now it's just kind of learning from any mistakes I made or things like that, and seeing where I can do better.
How much does Coach Chryst and Ross, how much are they there for you when it comes to answering some questions or getting ready for this, or how to talk to an NFL coach? Do you go to them much, and if so, how do they help you?
They're a resource for us.
Yeah.
Coach K, even out here, whenever I remember when I ran the L drill, I asked him kind of what he thought about me stopping. I mean, he hasn't been training me for the past 2 months, but he's still a resource for me. He's still got that immense knowledge for me, and anything I have a question about, I know I can go to him. As far as Coach Chryst, he's just a guy that you can go to if you're kind of feeling tense or anything. You can go up to him, talk to him, and he'll just be totally relaxed. So he's just a source of relaxation, kind of joke around with him and realize that this is definitely a serious opportunity, but you don't want to be tense out here. Just kind of stay relaxed and take advantage of it.
You said you left it all on the field.
Yeah.
This is probably the last time you'll kind of get a sweat going in this building, right?
Yeah.
Last workouts you'll have in here. You think about that and this next step, and how crazy is you're getting ready for the draft, the next phase of your life, man.
I mean, the crazy thing to me is, like, I didn't even really sleep much last night. I got like 4 hours. But it was just kind of thinking back to seeing Warren and Bo Allen back in the day. I was these guys who are kind of hanging around the edge, just seeing how we're doing. I mean, they haven't seen us in so long. But I remember seeing those upperclassmen come back and do this, and now, like, it's my turn. And trying to set a good example not only for the scouts but the younger players and just taking advantage of it.
So 26 reps on the bench there at the end. Is that
Yeah.
a pretty strong way to end your day? I mean, you feel pretty good about that one?
Yeah, no, it was good. I was happy about it. I wanted to just get 20, to be honest. I was dealing with a shoulder, little small injury during the season, so I haven't really tried to do as many as I could on 225 in a long time, so I just wanted to get at least 20.
Well, 26 is more than 20,
So
that's good.
Yeah, I got my degree.
Mission
so
accomplished there.
Yeah, so it's good.
This environment, did you feed off that a little bit, having all those guys around cheering? I mean, that's kind of an interesting dynamic in the bench that isn't in some of these other workouts you're doing in here.
Yeah, so the funny thing is when I was benching and doing my vertical and things like that, I couldn't hear anything else because I was so just locked in. But then once you kind of come out of it, stand up from the bench or walk out of the vertical area, everyone's saying like good job and things, and it kind of all kicks in at once, and you're like, man, I just did all right.
In the zone.
Yeah, no, all this energy, all these people. Even seeing like Strickland, I see him back here. It's good to see. It just, like, again, it just shows how much of a family this is, how much of a special place this is, and it's definitely not a place you're going to forget once you leave.
Well, time flies when you're having fun, and time flies when you're working as hard as
doubt.
you are, and all of your
you.
former teammates, man. Thanks so much for joining us. We
Yeah.
appreciate you coming and joining us and all the work you've put in out here.
Yeah.
Good luck these next few weeks. I think
you.
we'll be talking to you some more.
Yeah.
We
Enjoy it.
certainly hope we will.
Hope so. Thank
And
you.
that time flies when you're doing a live show. Here we go. All of a sudden, it's 40 minutes later since we came on air, and it really has been fun. So if you start talking to your friends and everyone's asking you, hey, I missed the show live, how can I catch it? Don't worry. We're going to air different segments. We're going to cut this thing up. Remember, we spoke with Corey Clement. We started with Paul Christ. We have National Scouts joining us, Brandon Spiegel talking to Garrett Dooley and others. This really has been fun. I think we will do this again next time. Have a great rest of your week, everyone. This has been Wisconsin Football Pro Day Live on Facebook.